So here we go then. It's going to be Paul Sykes wearing 40, living 40 with the kicking tee. And he will get us underway, kicking downhill first half. So Featherstone in the traditional stripes, the navy thin white stripes, navy shorts, white socks, playing uphill. And who's your money on for the first carry? Junior Moores is in position, so too Big Gadwin. Here we go. He's come over to this corner. John O'Ford allows Broadbent to take it. It's Broadbent himself who wants to take the first carry. So I'm wrong twice. Here we go then. Rovers starting on the 20. This heat is going to be a huge factor today. Speaking as someone who's already played this morning, 90 minutes of football in central midfield. I'll tell you, it's going to take me a few days to get over that. Good start this from Rovers. Positive first couple of carries. Then Davis back in the starting lineup. Gets his side over halfway. Bit of a hush around the ground at the start of this one. Junior Moores goes behind Gadwin Springer. Ford promotes. And now Broadbent again left side. Second match of that switch with Hall now full back and Broadbent left centre. This is the last. John O'Ford with the ball in his hands. Puts it in the air and says chase that. Hardcastle's going for it. It'll be a comfortable take. All Hardcastle's hitting well. And Dewsbury will start on their own 10.
Good first set for Featherstone, that wasn't it? Nice big yards down the field, made about 60 metres. Ford kicks it into the pocket and they're pinned inside their own 25. Perfect start.
So first real look at the Rams coming out of their own area here. That's a dodgy one. Good hunger, good intensity. It's all about how long you can keep that up in these conditions though. Sykes has gone long. Is he looking for a 40-20 there? He's going to need a favourable bounce. He's going to get two favourable bounces and it's going to be picked up by the Rams far side. They're going to carry on, but the referee says it's been knocked on, I think.
Yeah.
He spotted a hand there.
That's right. Luke Briscoe's a bit lucky there, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was a difficult one. In fairness to Briscoe, I mean, I don't know where the sun is, but he might have lost it in the sun, but he was never getting anywhere near it. He got an awful bounce, and then he got a second awful bounce, and he was in no man's land. So he got away with one there, you're right.
Bit odd to see Ben Matthew lining up for Dewsbury this afternoon. He's, of course, technically still a Featherstone player, on loan at Dewsbury for the rest of the season. Bailey Gill has to sit this one out, but Matthew, no.
Yeah. A lot of fans have been pulling me aside this season, asking me, where's Ben Matthew? Why is he not playing? Tricky situation. There's Gadwin Springer's first carry. Strong carry, as you can probably imagine. Just over halfway.
He had a great game last week, didn't he?
Superb. He's not had a bad game since he's been back. There's a handling error. Was that Helliwell who's lost it forward? Yes, he has. Knock on. And Dewsbury celebrate that as if they've just won the grand final. They're up for this.
Yeah, you can see the players already sweating, breathing. It's the conditions are really going to take their toll.
Just having a look down to the bench. See the skipper's down there, isn't he?
Yeah, he'd warmed up with them. Did all warm up. 18th man. Looks okay. Maybe he'll be back next week. Well,
it'll be great. I mean, I quite like staggering the return of Kopczak and Lockwood, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. Yeah, let's see how Koppy goes today, and let's see how Lockie goes next week, for example.
If Brian can have a fully fit firing Lockwood and Kopczak alongside Springer and Essay the way they've been playing for the run-in, suddenly things start to feel a bit different.
Yeah, could make all the difference with a couple of forwards of that size to stand up to possible playoff games against the likes of Halifax and then Lee.
Rams have it centre field, inside the football centre circle. Wakefield played it yesterday, didn't they? That's been painted green. Here they go, Dewsbury. Tell you what, they've started well.
Yeah.
Nice little break through the line. That was the fullback McGowan wearing 27. Sykes with the ball in his hand. And then just powering down the middle goes big Ben Matthew. Didn't actually recognise him with hair. I had to check my team sheet to see that was him.
Shaved his head when he arrived in Featherstone, didn't he?
He's in disguise at Dewsbury, it seems. Sykes, he's going to kick on the fourth again. He's gone cross-field. It's twice in a row. It's knocked on, I think, that. Lynham's taking it anyway. So 2 consecutive sets. Sykes has kicked on the 4th.
Very experienced half-back. He knows what he's doing.
Fantastic player. One of the best goal kickers that we've had in the British game, I think, as well.
Yeah,
he just pops them over from the touchline, doesn't he?
From the kickoffs as well, out of hand. Yeah, extremely good kicker.
And he clearly looks after himself. That's why he's still playing with 40 years behind him.
It's an interesting one, and I heard a Bradford fan saying that because he didn't start till he was 22.
Yeah,
that's what sort of gave him his longevity. You know, not playing so many games as a teenager.
Yeah, and you know what? I was talking to. We'll just pause because Gadwin Springer drives into the line. Rovers up to 40 here. I was talking to Alex Walmsley, the St Helens and England powerhouse, one of the best forwards in the English game at the moment, and he was saying the same. He's going to play as long as he can. He thinks he's going to go late into his 30s because he didn't get picked up. He was going to get a job as a quantity surveyor until Saints offered him a 3-year deal, and he was in his early 20s.
Yeah.
And you reckon that's going to help him back into the career? Smith pops one up, asks Briscoe to take. That's gone back off Dewsbury. What's going to give here? This is an interesting one.
Could be Rovers' feed there.
This could be. It's certainly come off a Dewsbury hand, but was he pushed? What's the referee going to give here? Last touch was Rams. This should be Rovers' ball. And it is. Rovers' ball in front of the sticks.
Yeah.
And referee calls time off because his shoelaces have come undone.
He wants to get them taped up.
It's another one of those, like we talk about the conditions, but the ground will be rock hard. I can already feel my blisters coming through from playing this morning.
Yeah. You can see it's yellowing in patches as well.
Yeah. Here come Rovers, right on the line with Wildy. Ford wants it, but he goes right side. Springer squares up and goes towards the post. Not this time, Gadwin. Wildy's there. Could he go over on his own here, Wildy? No, the door's shut, so he gives it to Smith. Promotes. Oh, Helliwell juggles. Don't think he was expecting that. He thought he was going to be the dummy runner. Wildy apologises, slots back in, gives it to Junior Moore. Says, run at the post, big man. That's what he does. Flattens a couple and then loses the ball. Knock on, and Dewsbury will get the ball back.
Unlucky that. We know that Junior's always looking to promote the ball as he charges towards the post and spills it. That's how he plays. But, we're in good field position there. Dewsbury will be not discouraged at all by their start. They've settled into this game, made some yards themselves, attacked us down that left side, our right-hand defence, and doing all right.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Quality-wise, you can tell. If you were just dropped in here as a neutral, you could tell that Featherstone are the better team. But you're right, in terms of what we've seen so far, I think that Dewsbury are right up for this. And they've not made a mistake yet.
So, play's stopped now, and it's obvious that the referees talked to the coaches before the game and they've agreed that there's going to be a number of just stoppages for players to just drink water.
Opportunist water breaks when there's another stoppage.
No real reason for stopping the game other than to do that. And we've only been playing 8 minutes. Yeah, I think that's going to be a feature throughout the afternoon. Rovers ladies had to kick off at 12 o'clock.
I know, I saw that, blimey.
You know, might have been a case for trying to make that later in the evening, but nevertheless.
Yeah, the hottest part of the day. My football team kicked off at 11, so the first half was all right. We were a bit weary coming out after half-time, I'll tell you that, when the sun was striking down.
Did a bit of ball watching in the second half, did you?
Yeah, let the ball do the work, I think was the shout second half. Put it in the channels, box them in, all the old cliches.
Yeah, not a day to be one of those overlapping wing backs.
No. I was more than happy just sitting in the centre circle.
That's my football knowledge exhausted.
Here we go. We're back underway. You've not missed a thing. 8 minutes gone. 0-0 on the board. We're live on Rovers TV. Do get in touch as always. Let us know where you're listening from, what you think, any thoughts you've got. If you send me a tweet, I'll have a check in a minute, give you a shout.
Sorry, just to check, John Davis is on there in the middle of the park. Has he come on or did he actually start?
No, look, I think he started.
Oh. So he started.
Yeah, he was named on the bench, wasn't he?
Yeah. We've got Moores.
Coop, he started instead of Coops.
Yeah. So there's a very late change.
Cooper's,
Cooper named in the starting lineup. Tom Lynham chasing back.
Yeah,
he's done well
in
there.
The field with his yellow boots. And then drives into traffic on 40. Yeah, Davis definitely came out to start, so Yeah, it's Cooper down there on the bench who's dropped out of the starting 13.
Nice spot from John O'Ford there on the blind side to bring Broadbent onto the ball. Made a nice, easy 15 metres. Luke Briscoe in midfield.
Good strong carry as well. Rovers 40 away, central position with Wildy waiting at dummy half. Gadwin Springer on his left shoulder. He goes past him and gives it to John O'Ford, attacking the line. That's what Ford does. And then it's Hardcastle back inside to Hall. It's a wonderful Rovers try.
Yes, superb into passing. All about John O'Ford's slip pass there to Hardcastle, and then it support on the outside, support on the inside. Superb, superb try. Craig Hall scores it, and Featherstone Rovers, for all you statos, go to 999 points for the season. Conversion to come from between the posts.
Well, that's what Jonathan Ford's been doing since he's got his chance in the halves. It's just the timing of the pass. There was nothing magic about the pass, but the timing of it just draws in the markers and sends his mates through gaps. And the support was excellent there.
Yeah, Hardcastle on his shoulder, straight through, not a finger on him. Passed it on to Broadbent. Broadbent on the inside. He could have picked out Hardcastle supporting, but he passed it to Hall. Hall under the sticks. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Hall makes no mistake. And Rovers lead 6 points to 0. We've had 10 minutes.
Yep, always nice to get the first try on the board. Very good one as well. Paul Sykes, a bit of an expert with these kickoffs, but he hopefully will get plenty of practice this afternoon. Yeah, decent crowd on at Post Office Road this afternoon. There's, don't think Dewsbury bought many. There's a few shirts here at the side of the main stand.
It's a deep kick-off.
Sorry.
Hall just about kept that in the field of play. Hello to our regular listener Jamie and Lucy, both tuned in at home. Keeping cool, nursing hangovers. Oh dear. Welcome back to Copy. It's been a good start from the home sides. Wildy gives it to Joey Leilua. Is that his first touch?
He's done well though with that run. Yeah, nice to see him back in after his rest last week.
Short ball. And they're going to get the tackle count wiped clean. Springer was charging onto that. And 6 from here with Ford right through the line. John O'Ford. He's got Wildy screaming back inside him. He's given it early, and Wildy was going to get caught there. Could Ford have hung on. Great break from him. Gives it back wide. It's gone behind. Lynham picks it up. They're 15 metres away. Left side, Lynham driving back towards the post. Central position now with Wildy and then Davis. Morgan Smith looking for a runner. Gets it with Helliwell. Couple of feet short of the sticks. Can Rovers back up and go in again? Wildy. Moore's attacking and gives it to Springer. The two big men combine. Moores to Gadwin Springer. And Rovers have a 10-0 lead.
Nice hands from Junior Moores, right in front of the line there. Drew his man, offloaded. Nobody was going to stop Gadwin Springer. But just rewinding again, that break, that try came from a break from Ford down this left-hand side. Firstly, he put Hardcastle through for the break for the first try, and this time, dummied, held on, ghosted through with that hand on him. Absolute class. And then some strong drives from the forwards. Springer getting his reward. Great game last week, good start this week. I know you'll like to know this, so it's Gadwin Springer's second try of the season. He's been very impressive since he came back to Featherstone. Simple conversion for Hall.
Yeah, another one bang in front of the post. This for a point a minute start, because we've only played 12 minutes. And Hall gives Rovers a 12-0 lead.
If Dewsbury have got anything, they're going to have to show it now, aren't they, before the game gets away from them. 12-0 down.
It's number 4, Craig Hall.
I've got to admit, I prefer this this situation with the hookers where Matty Wildy starts and does a lot of the work in the first half, beginning in the second, and then we bring Connor Jones on. He did it the other way around last week. I do prefer this way.
Yeah, it's more of a... Matty Wildy is an absolute warrior, and then Connor Jones gives that extra bit of energy and pace, doesn't he, when he comes on. And Matty's never going to let you down. Here come Rovers again. You sense they're in the mood this afternoon. And Jonathan Ford, with every minute that's passing with him in the halves, he's getting stronger and more fluid. I'm watching him closely, I'm watching him talking, I'm watching him chattering, I'm watching him getting the confidence now to bark instructions at his new teammates, which he didn't really have in the first few games. And he could be another. We talked about the bolstering of the pack at the right time of the season, having a fully fit firing Jonathan Ford. Wow. Just a shame his mate, Mark Carella's in a knee brace at the moment.
That is a shame. He's gone for the year, isn't he?
Yeah, he's having surgery a week on Tuesday, he tells me, over in Manchester, over my way.
Good luck with that, Mark. Hope to see you back soon.
There's a kick on the last. Briscoe tries to offload to Leilua. It's got in touch on the far side, and the ball will be turned over around about the 10-metre line.
No space there. Dewsbury had it covered. Briscoe on a hiding to nothing there, although he took the bomb. Yeah, I mean that's what we hoped we'd get with Ford, isn't it? This absolutely dominant director general, putting players into gaps, but also he's a lot of verbals, a lot of talking, a lot of organisation and pointing. It looks like he's really growing into that role now at Featherstone.
Yeah, I was so excited when Rovers signed Carella and Ford. I did a bit of work with Toulouse last year, got to see a lot of them, and they were unplayable. They were absolutely unplayable. Finally, we're starting to see what Jono Ford is all about. Rare bit of defending for Rovers to do. Ford's in the tackle. He's done well. Still in their own half here. Well, Sykes looked to kick early, I wonder, again. He's hanging back in the line. They've just got into Rovers territory. I think they want to run this one and look for a gap. Oh, he's done really well, the hooker. And he's going to kick to himself. I think Briscoe's going to get back there. It's going to go too long anyway. Briscoe was there, but that was a lightning break from Rhys Butterworth, the hooker. And look at Briscoe, who's got sprinted back to cover and then sprinted back for the quick tap.
15 metres there, look Briscoe, but nice work from Butterworth straight through. But yeah, Briscoe got back and had it covered. Showed some pace there though, Dewsbury's hooker.
Yeah, that was a great break. He backed himself as well with a dink over the top. Briscoe showed all his experience. Been wondering who's going to be the regular in that other wing spot. I think we talked about it last week, didn't we?
We did.
I like Gasgale there with his size. And obviously the experience and the dependability of Briscoe.
The truth is we've got three wingers who are all capable of
nice option.
Size and bringing the ball away from McTownbank, and then also finishing the chances that come their way.
Here's Smith.
All three wingers quite prolific.
Smith shows the dummy. Ford was waiting for it. Last tackle this. Wildy pushes Hall out of the way, says this is mine. He'll give it to Ford, I'm sure, right by the line. No, he won't. He'll go on his own, Matty Wildy. He's crashed over. I think he's been held up. He has, over the line. And Rovers end the set over the line, but with Matty Wildy held up.
Good option, that. We stacked this short.
It wasn't the end of the set, I beg your pardon, or was it? I thought it was.
I thought it was last tackle.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Yeah. Matty Wildy was trying to play it, trying to steal one there. So 22 to the half-time hooter, and it's a 12-0 lead. The tries, if you're just joining us on Rovers TV, two excellent tries. The two big men combining, Moores to Springer, and then Craig Hall before that finishing off a flowing move made by Jono Ford. Oh, forward pass by Dewsbury on their own 20. Oh dear.
Called by the touch judge. Yeah, we'll have that. This is
will have that.
Decent position for us now. Again, forward, ball in hand, already talking to his forwards about where he wants them to be, where the backs need to be.
Here's Craig Kopczak, that's the applause.
Yeah, great to see Koppy back after a 7-game absence. Junior Moore's taking a break. We talked about how important Ford will be towards the end of the season, but Kopczak too, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you want to keep everyone fit. That's, if the entire squad was fit, I don't know how Brian McDermott picks a 17. Here's Springer. Rovers attacking the posts again. It's the big man. Hell of a first stint from him. Wildy right on the line. Smith off that left foot step that he loves. He's right by the line. Millimetres short there. Wildy again. This is dangerous, this. Rovers fancy a third try. Joey Leilua towards the post himself is Joey. Writhing about like an eel. But progress halted. Wildy fires one to Ford. Now then, Ford to Hall. Hall into the line. Short ball to Broadbent to crash over. Great defence. Turned Broadbent on his back, right on the line. Quick play the ball, Hall. Right back to Ford. Grabs one, little nutmeg, grubber kick. Davis has taken it. And he'll play on. It's the last tackle. Can Kopczak barge over and score? He's only just come on. 30 seconds into his return from injury, Craig Kopczak scores for Rovers.
Great moment for Koppy. Nice to see him back in. I have to say, absolutely superb goal line defence from Dewsbury. They stopped Leilua, they stopped Springer, they stopped Smith, they stopped Wildy, and then couldn't stop Kopczak on the last. Crashes over. Very popular try, getting an ovation from the crowd. Yeah, Rovers well into the swing of things now. 3 tries in the opening quarter of the game. Paul's got his kicking boots on. He might have some more practice this afternoon. Just checking my notes. I think that might be Craig Kopczak's first try for Featherstone this season. That's got him off that famous nudie run they do, don't they? Yeah, it is. 10th game of the season. Craig Kopczak's first try. He'll be happy with that one. Well done, Craig.
Another relatively straightforward kick. He's had 2 bang in front. This one just to the left of the post. Hall doesn't miss these. He says, hoping he's not cursed it. And drills it through and true. And Rovers lead 18-0. We had that weird one, didn't we, at Widnes last week, where we were adamant that it had gone through because it bounced behind the post. We couldn't work out how it couldn't have gone through. And somehow they said it missed. Have you managed to watch it back?
We did watch it back. It's very, very odd. Obviously, the linesman, the touch judge was right there in front of it, and then there seems to be a shadow in front of the post as the ball drops down.
Optical illusion?
Yeah, but it seemed to defy the law of physics.
But I just couldn't understand how it could have missed because it came off the inside of the post and bounced behind the line. So you tell me how that happens.
Yeah, very odd. Rugby balls do odd things from time to time, but that was strange. Ford takes a high one from the kickoff.
18-0. Picture perfect so far from Featherstone. Don't think they've conceded a penalty, have they?
No, not yet.
Brian McDermott wants a big improvement defensively and discipline-wise. He's had both at the moment. They haven't been threatened, but that's largely been because they've had ball in hand. Hall, Springer again, one of the best players on the pitch at the moment. Painfully slow play the ball. Wildy, Ford again. Hardcastle seems to be enjoying his run back in the side.
Doesn't matter if he's centre or second row, you get the same job from Josh. Hard running,
Ford,
hard tackling.
Springer, Davis, Smith. There's Helliwell. He's been a bit of an odd job man himself, hasn't he, this year?
Yep, he's done a good job at centre. I prefer him at second row than where he is today.
Smith is going to pop one up down the right wing. Leilua's not really going to set off after that with too much vigour.
Not a lot in that kick, a bit too long, really.
But a good hit. Was that Davis with the chase and the hit?
Davis and Leilua sandwich, there you go. Hard yards for Dewsbury now. Solid defence from Featherstone in centre field. Craig Kopchak getting his shoulders back into the tackles.
Last tackle. Dewsbury are inside their 40 here with Paul Sykes. Where's he going to go? He's going to put a spiral bomb. Was that straight into touch? No. It's one bounce into touch far side. Not his best moment.
Seems to slice off the outside of his gun.
Yeah,
that was intentional or not.
I don't think it was. No. So Rovers will get the play of the ball. 40 out. Gadwin Springer's coming off. What a stint that was for the big man.
Good to see. Yeah. I don't think there'll be any let up though with the introduction of Sam Essay. Likes his runs, likes his offloads. Good tackler as well. Tom Lynham taking the first run in from the tap after the ball into touch. Here's Essay. We're already inside Dewsbury's half.
Oh, what's the ref said here?
Took a few yards forward after the tackle.
Yeah. Just go back and have another go.
Very shallow set from the Rovers lines, isn't it?
Penalty offside, Dewsbury.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Lucky bit there, Dewsbury. Oh no, he's giving it for
high shot.
Yeah, it could come off his shoulder.
On a refereeing tangent, our referee this morning, and I don't like to lambast officials because who would do it?
You didn't get a yellow card.
No. I've matured in my old age, but it was first game of the season. Our striker was on a hat-trick, went through last minute one-on-one, and the referee blew for full time.
Oh, that's harsh.
And it's like, you must have done that on purpose.
Harsh.
And our striker was so furious, he got in his face and basically ripped his shirt off and slammed his way off. It was a very disappointing end. Ford towards the line! Ford scored! And Ford is on fire right now for Rovers.
Brilliant, brilliant. Third tackle. First tackle, Copy straightens it up. Second tackle, Sam Essay straightens it up. Third tackle, floated out to Ford. Again, men outside him. Just the defence, nervous about which run he's going to pick out. So he doesn't bother. Floats through, touches it down. Scored last week, scores again this week. Top form now, Jonathan Ford. Nice to watch, nice to watch. Featherstone Rovers just about keeping pace with that point-a-minute thing. If Craig Hall can slot this conversion, 3 out of 3 so far.
Yeah, a quarter of an hour or thereabouts to go until the break.
Just looking at the lads now walking back to the centre spot, lathered in sweat, every single one of them. It's hot work out there.
Toughest kick so far. They're getting gradually wider for Craig Hall. First two right in front. Second one about 10 metres left. This one's about 20 metres left.
He likes his stats though, does Craig, and he knows he's on top of the goal kicking and point scoring charts for the whole of the Rugby League this season. He's got Chris Ninu behind him, so he wants to keep knocking them over.
Oh, strokes that one over beautifully.
It's nice, isn't it? Nice.
4 from 4. 4 different try scorers. 4 converted goals. And a 24-0 Rovers lead. Looking down at the bench, Luke Cooper's chucking the ball around. Junior Moores is on the exercise bike. Gadwin Springer's sitting down having a drink. Who have I left out there? Who else have we got down there?
Yeah, Springer, Moores, Cooper and Jones.
Ah, Connor Jones, of course, yeah.
I don't think we'll see Jones until second half, will we?
If at all. Brian sometimes goes with a 16, doesn't he? Not sure it's the conditions for that.
No.
Davis, Smith, Hall, Leilua. 40 away. And the tackle count wiped back to 0. Hall with Helliwell being wrestled to the ground.
Every one of Joey Lelua's runs so far is promising. He just looks at his nose into the... Looks like he's going to burst through. Rovers now attacking down the left.
Ford was instrumental in this break. Lynham needs to stay in the field of play. He's offloaded backwards. He's done well. He was on his way into touch. He's offloaded, and Hardcastle, okay, they've lost 6 or 7 metres there, but they kept possession.
No,
Davis straightens up at the post. Wildy still tackles to spare here. Kopczak goes for a run and then sweeps the ball to Smith. Change of direction, and Helliwell takes it on. 10 away with a couple to go. Wildy on the pickup. He wants to give it to Sam Essay. Gives it to Essay. He was almost over the line. He's looking to extend that arm and offload, but he keeps hold of it. This is the last. They're lining up left. Ford is behind the play. He'll be the shout. Here he is. Ford sweeps the ball to Broadbent. Times the pass to Lynham. He's going to be in touch again. Not quite for Rovers.
Nice idea, though. Sam Essay wrestling with 3 defenders. Still managed to get his ball carrying arm free. He just loves that offload. He didn't get away that time. Nice flat pass from Ford. Broadbent almost put Lynham over, but yeah, very little room to work in this near left-hand touch, and over he went. Again, we've turned over on the last tackle, but 10 yards from their line, so not too bad at all.
Oh, first error from Featherstone.
Yeah.
Half an hour in and a penalty given away for offside.
Yeah.
And that was lack of concentration, I think.
Yeah, it's Copy and Ben Helliwell looking to just steal a yard or 2 there. It's not bad, not bad.
11 to go into the break. This one's coming up towards us from Paul Sykes. Had one of those yesterday. Salford Huddersfield, one of the kicks did come right at me.
Knock it on, did you?
Sitting catching up with my old friend Helen Skelton, who's now doing the touchline at Channel 4. We were just having a catch up, but suddenly I just saw this ball coming out of the sky.
Did she shout for it to win?
No, she ducked.
Yeah.
And actually, I got a finger on it, and then it just hit the steps just behind us, and thankfully one of the stewards took it. Here at Dewsbury, centre field.
Paul Sykes backing out the orders to his back line. Sanze, second receiver.
Sykes, that's nice. This is the first look at the post from Dewsbury, and it's taken 31 minutes. It's the hooker, Butterworth. Just gives it to his left side. It's taken on by Jackson Walker, who's on off the bench wearing 26. Wildy flies out of the line, but bounces away. Tries to buy a penalty. I don't think the ref's having that. Oh, he is. Well, he bought that. Where was Matty Wildy supposed to go? He put a little grubber kick in off the outside of his boot and ran straight at Matty Wildy. Wildy didn't do anything, and the referee's bought it and given a penalty.
Quite. Soft penalty. Sorry.
Well, it wasn't a penalty, was it?
No.
That's why players get frustrated. Here they go. Towards the post, that was Walker again.
Route 1 from Dewsbury so far.
Here's Reece Butterworth. And then working down the left side. Offload out the back. Sykes picks it up, just promotes to the right-hand side. Change of direction. And Brad Graham takes it in. Butterworth again. They're going to go short sides. No way through there. Ford slips off a tackle, but he's just about all right. Running in was Adam Ryder. Right to left. Oh, that could have been forward off Paul Sykes. Refs let that one go. Oh, they're still going. He's offloaded. And then running towards the sticks. Suddenly it's dangerous, this. Last tackle, they're right in front of the post with Butterworth. Sykes is lurking left side. That looked a mile forward. He's got a walk-in try. Surely that was forward. Oh, he's awarded the try. Wow.
It's a very odd-looking pass, wasn't it?
Well, that was a forward pass. It was a beautifully first-time flick on by Paul Sykes, but it was a mile forward. And the try has been given to Keenan Tomlinson. Well, it's a try. It's in the book, so we don't need to talk about it. But that didn't look like it should have been awarded. There we go. 24-4.
disappointing for Rovers in the sense that that was their first real test of our line. We've had very little to say about Dewsbury with ball in hand. They're into our 25 through a penalty, well, in inverted commas, given against Matty Wilde. And then on the last tackle, yeah, dubious looking pass there from Paul Sykes. Tomlinson was it, went straight through. Yeah. Interesting to see in that set of 6 there, Jake Sweeting quite active at first receiver. Obviously Jake was playing for us last year, played for us in the 1895 Cup final at Wembley, and then moved on at the end of the season. He's been at Dewsbury all year.
Sykes with his first kick at goal, just left of centre. It's taken about 14 metres. Sweeps that wonderful left boot through and true. And it's 24 points to 6. Hello again to our regular listener, David Fowler. Working as usual, listening to the great commentary. Have a good shift, David. And Dale, up the Rovers, cheering the lads on from Flamborough. Cracking commentary as usual. Thank you, Dale. Have a great day, mate. Let's hope the Rovers can respond to that minor setback. It was almost like, I don't want to be too critical there, it was almost like events conspired against Featherstone and suddenly they conceded a try.
A couple of 50-50 decisions went against us there, really, didn't it? But they'll still be disappointed to have let Dewsbury in and have to double up on their efforts. Oh, nice kick-off, but well taken there by another ex-Featherstone favourite there, Ben Blackmore. I think that might be his first run of the match. Keen to face up against a few of his former colleagues. Rumoured to be on his way to Bradford for next season. Let's see what happens with that. Rovers will definitely be looking to pin Dewsbury inside their own half with this set of 6, but Butterworth's sprinting out of acting half back again.
Yeah, he's looked lively, hasn't he?
Good defence there from Broadbent. Not too sure about him at centre last week, but he's got through plenty of work so far in this first half. Oh, that's a good tackle, John Davis.
Yeah, he didn't miss.
Got in low, drove his shoulder in, pushed the bloke back. Super tackle.
5 minutes to go until the break. 24-6. Dewsbury have lost it backwards. Oh, they're going playing a game of Tig there, chasing each other backwards. Suddenly they're back on their 40. They've retained possession. It's the last tackle though. Where's Sykes? There he is. Going to kick on the 40. Where's he going to go? Outside of the boot, straight downfield. Halls barely has to move.
Straight down.
He takes it on the full, assesses his options. I think he'll just carry this back up to the 30 and go to ground. There we go. Sam Essay shouting over to this near touchline. Is he in trouble?
Needs to get onside first.
He's shouting over to this near side and he's not getting back in the line. Does he want to come off? Not sure what's going on there. He's back in the line now. Don't know what that was about. Ford.
Again.
Strong carry, Jono Ford down the left. Rovers 20 away. Couple to go this set. Hardcastle wants it. Here he is, Josh. He's got Essay in support with him. He's still driving forward.
Use Sam as a dummy runner there.
Last tackle. And it's with Jono Ford. Outside of the right boot. That's poor from Jono. Didn't get that one right. And it's straight to the Dewsbury man who picks it up.
Yeah. Idea was good. Didn't throw a grubber for Broadbent to run on to, but Dewsbury man read it and scoffed it straight up. Nice hit from Kopchak. Nice sound there of a slap of his shoulder onto the forward there. Another run from Reece Butterworth from acting half back. We need to watch him. He's
had a hand on the ball pretty much every tackle of the match that they've had the ball. Last tackle, they're running it. Yeah, they're running it down the far side. Rovers have all turned the back. This should be play on. It should be Rovers' ball. Well, who knows what the touch he's given far side.
I think Dewsbury just knocked on there, didn't it? And it's a hand over.
It's almost like they forgot what they were doing there.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to catch us sleeping there on that right-hand side.
So just having a look back in backfield. So Sam Essay's
having his boot tied up and
he's having some strapping on his boot. That's what he was trying to shout over.
Okay, here we go.
And then the word said, "The game's going on around you."
Yeah. You do have to concentrate on what's happening, don't you?
It's almost like the shoelaces were more important than the match. Anyway, he looks like he's strapped in. Ford, lovely inside ball, hauls away. Oh, beautiful delayed pass. Hardcastle's going to writhe over the line, is he? Oh, he's just short.
How did they tackle that? Or a miracle tackle.
Ford and Hall combining. Wildy, surely they're going to be gaps over far side. Briscoe will fancy a try if they can get it over to him. Leilua wrestles away, gives it to Briscoe one-on-one. Oh, he's got outside him. Beautiful, Luke Briscoe. Well, we called it. All they had to do was work it wide. And twinkle toes from Briscoe. And Rovers have another one.
It's a memorable one for Luke Briscoe's 20th try of the season. He stood Ben Blackmore up, just stepped inside, stepped outside. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Another big break from Ford, put Hardcastle through, put Craig Hall through on the inside pass, and Hall gave a pass out to Hardcastle. Looked for all the world like he was going to score. A miracle tackle brought him down on the line. Quick hands across. Leilua did well to shrug off the tackle of Sykes, offload it, and one-on-one. Briscoe just stands up Blackmore, embarrasses him, skips in the corner. Now, if Craig has got his kicking boots on, he'll pop this one over from the touchline. I
said they're getting progressively trickier. He's gone from having the first two bang in front, and now he's right over on the touchline far side. Briscoe side, right wing. So as tough as they come for the right-footed kicker. And that said, he's probably about 3 metres in, actually, from the touchline. He's taken it back 22, 23 metres. We've only got a couple of minutes to go until half-time. Here he goes, 4 from 4 so far. 5 from 5. Beautiful.
Does like play against Dewsbury, does Craig Hall. He's got a stack of points against him in both games last year. And with a try and 5 goals, he's already got 14 points in the first half this afternoon. Josh Hardcastle just toweling his head off again. Dripping with sweat.
So 30 points to 6.
There's not long left in this first half,
the queues start to form at the bars.
Yeah.
Blue Lagoon Bar, Percy's Bar, doing good trade in the bright sunshine. Broadbent feels the kick-off, looks around. Where's his big man? Sam Essie says, I'll have it.
I think the biggest queue is that ice cream truck on the end there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I was just wondering, you know. I was going to say to you, anywhere we can get an ice cream. I think that might have been the hooter.
Yep.
Good half, Rovers. Conceded 1 penalty. 5 converted tries from 5 different try scorers. Jonathan Ford, instrumental and influential, and increasingly so. The big men have done their job too. And Rovers in firm control. Don't go anywhere. Second half on the way with Rovers leading Dewsbury in bright sunshine here at Post Office Road by 30 points to 6.
As their heroes come towards them.
Right then, that'll do. Here we go. Chips have gone. And Craig Hall, chips have almost gone. Craig Hall gets us underway. Sorry about that. Just got a bit hungry. Not back underway.
Another half-time substitution was Junior Morse is now back on. Sam Essay's taking a break. But again, still no Cooper and Jones yet.
So just using the 2 interchanges. Oh, he's wiped the tackle count clean already, the referee, right at the start of the second half. He's been quite happy to do that, actually. A few of them first half, weren't there?
Yeah.
Mostly in Rovers' favour, it has to be said. I've not seen the Dewsbury try back yet. My instinct was it was a mile forward. So I'll stand corrected if I'm wrong, but I'm just going off the naked eye. Which is often the best one. It's a strong hit from Joey Leilua down this near side. And he felt that, did the fullback Aidan McGowan. Sykes. Tomlinson. Last tackle. Sykes outside of the left boot. Hall wants this. Hall claims. And Hall does well to stay in the field of play. Right on his own line. Decent start to the second half from the visitors.
Yeah, that was good work from Craig Hall, actually. Chip kick came over from Sykes for Aidan McGowan, the fullback, and obviously as Hall took it, only 3 yards from his own line, he was immediately hit, but did well to stay in the field of play. Tom Lynham, strong run from acting halfback.
Oh, and the offload.
Yes.
And Wildy picks it up off his shoulder, and they're still building on this. Smith gives it to Helliwell. Gets the handoff in. That was good.
Good rugby from Featherstone Rovers, that. All starts with the offload from Lynham.
Don't know who the 35 is with no name. I've not got 35 on my sheet. Was that a spare shirt, perhaps?
To tell him.
Last tackle. Commentator's nightmare, that. You just hope he doesn't score. Smith, they're going to run it on the last Rovers. Broadbent looking outside him. Lynham was on his wing. They're just going to turn it over. Well, it could be in touch, actually, Broadbent. Oh, he's offloaded backwards into touch. Same result, really. And it'll be Dewsbury ball on their 10.
He's given Featherstone Rovers a penalty.
Oh, has he?
For a ball steal.
Oh, wow. On the last, when they were going nowhere.
How old? Yeah, there's just nothing there, was on that far side. I mean,
wow, that's a coach killer.
If you don't catch him napping, then you're done there. But yeah, we've got 6 tackles in their 10-metre line.
Here we go. I'll be fancying the chances of an early second half try here. Helliwell. Wildy 10 away, just to the right of the sticks with Smith, Leilua and Briscoe outside him. Everyone else back inside. So left they go with Davis. Short ball. Moores will score.
Yep.
Powerful burst. Davis to Junior Moores. And he's not going to be stopped from there. And Rovers strike right at the start of the second half to lead 34-6.
Yeah, too big, too strong, Junior Moores from that distance. An absolute gift of 6 tackles inside the Dewsbury 10. We stretched it right, came back left. Moores powers over. Good start to the second half for Featherstone Rovers. Craig Hall will be happy. Conversion from right in front again. Junior Moores, 4th try of the season.
Six tries, 6 different try scorers. And it should be 6 converted goals.
Paul Sykes laying down the law to his mates behind the sticks.
Well, they've gone now. It's a question of how many Rovers fancy scoring, I think.
Yeah.
Hall bang in front, no mistake. 6 from 6. And a 36 points to 6 lead.
Yeah, Dewsbury making their way slowly back to halfway line for yet another kick-off. They're looking deflated now, and I think Rovers can really take it to them. One player I've picked out from their pack today is second row man, Jimmy Beckett, normally plays as prop. Because he's another ex-Featherstone lad, and all his family are Featherstone supporters. And he's put himself about this afternoon, but to no avail. 36-6, they're losing.
The try scorer takes the first carry back downfield. Rovers with a 36-6 lead and playing down the hill in intense heat. My car was clocking 31 and I turned the engine off.
Yeah, it's got to be at least 30 degrees out there, isn't it? Baking sunshine.
Kopchak has gone to ground.
Neat work from Smith to pick it up.
Yeah, he got a nice bounce though. It was could have gone anywhere. One bounce right into his chest. Wildy, Smith on his shoulder, wants to offload, but Hall was already in front of him. I didn't stop Paul Sykes first half. Wildy just drills. Oh, it's gone the wrong side of the post. He was just going for the corner, and he's got the wrong side of it. So this will be a 20-metre tap.
Yeah, might have gone aerial there, give Luke Biscoe a chance of getting in at the corner, but not to be.
Fascinated to see what Brian's rotation is going to be for the rest of the match here. He's done, what, 3-4 changes using only 2 men?
Yeah, 3 changes so far. Using, only 2 subs.
2 personnel, yeah. Which, obviously, in these conditions is slightly out of the ordinary, so let's see what we get from here on in.
I had an interesting theory about his substitution rotation, in that he really does leave it to his senior forwards to put their hands on to decide exactly when and where they want to come off. But of course, obviously, looking at it objectively from the sidelines, you just want to spell these players and not get them overheated.
Here's Sykes running at the line. Tomlinson takes a big hit from Smith.
Hospital pass that from...
Keep your messages coming, by the way, on Rovers TV. Sykes on the last, he's going to pop one up. Briscoe, he's going to take it and then get clobbered. But he's done well, and Rovers will start on 5. Lay Lua.
Good run, Joey. Yeah, took Sykes and a couple of other defenders back with him. Moves out of zone 25. Forward passes on to Lynham. Lynham centre field. Again, good yardage after impact from Tom Lynham. Morse, lovely offload from Morse to Hall.
Hall, 1-on-1. Hall going, pushes everyone out of the way and scores in the corner.
Smashing
individual try from Craig Hall.
Made by Junior Moores with that midfield burst and offload, but it took some finishing as well. Hall shrugged off a couple of defenders in the corner. Very nice try. Yeah, turning on now. Hall's second try of the afternoon, obviously.
7th for Fev.
Giving himself another touchline conversion to have a go at. Kopchak settled in well today, hasn't he? He's doing a good stint there since he came on midway through the first half. He'll be happy with that reintroduction, I think.
Chatting to his teammates as well, speaking to him during the week as we filmed our Up Next.
Oh yeah, they're good then.
Rovers video podcast.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Kopchak asked him what's he like as an observer, and he says awful, hate it.
Lots of players aren't good watchers, are they, really? They just want to be out there. Yeah.
This one is right on the touchline, over on the left side. Front of the Big Fellas nightclub advertising hoarding over on the left touchline, and he's got his back right against it. So takes a 4-step run up, toughest kick of the match. I think it's drifted. Yes, first miss.
Unlucky.
And the boos inevitably come. He's human, 6 from 7. And it's a 40 points to 6 Rovers lead.
Yeah, be happy with the afternoon so far, Craig Hall. He's a very assured at fullback. Not put under any kind of pressure, really, but chimed into the line really well. 2 tries, 6 goals. He's already on 20 points. Points machine rolls on.
There's nothing I can do with that kick, it's just way too long. Pardon?
Things don't get any easier for Dewsbury as they plod back to the centre. Couple of fresh faces on from the substitutes bench. Schofield just comes on.
Sykes with his latest restart. Ford just about followed it in the bright sunshine, sun in his eyes. Gives it to Junior Moores to carry back. Wildy on the 20, Kopchak with momentum.
Nice run from Hardcastle.
Wildy and then Davis.
Oh, lovely
what a step, Davis. Now he needs support. Back inside. Throws it to Hall for the hat-trick. Brilliant from John Davis. And Hall is on his shoulder to complete the treble. Wonderful try. Brilliant break. And Rovers in cruise control.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, back-to-back tries from Craig Hall. But lovely work from John Davies. We praise his defence, we praise his driving runs and the shoulder into the tackle. Lovely sidestep, straight through. 3 men outside him to pass to, but there was actually a couple of Dewsbury defenders in the way, so he did actually well to get his pass around the backtracking Dewsbury defenders into the hands of Hall. Hall, too much pace, finishes it off under the post. And kick this, we said he had 20 points, now he's got 26. I was saying from the subs bench that anybody's coming back on. Springer and Essay, they've been on the exercise bikes below us. Dom Speakman's going to come on for Dewsbury. He was their scrum half last week. So
no mistake from Hall, by the way.
You have to admire a player like Paul Sykes, don't you? I mean, his team are taking a bit of a towel in now. It's a hot afternoon. He's in his 40s. They're playing uphill. He's doing the kicking off. What a pro.
46-6. 27 to go. Eight tries for Rovers, 3 for Hall. Springer, Kopchak, Ford, Briscoe and Junior Moores. There's Wildy. Kopchak again, you can tell he's missed this. Gadwin Springer is coming back on as the next change. Smith, Hall again. Hall through. Oh, just needed someone with him. Helliwell. Smith. Davis again. Junior Moore's off. Gadwin Springer back on. Morgan Smith drills one into the in-goal area. Good weighted kick. And Rovers are there in number, and Dewsbury are going to think they trapped behind. It's a good effort, but he's not going to get out. Not when Gadwin gets there. And the dropout's on the way.
Fair play to Ben. Blackmore did his best there. But, yeah, too many numbers chasing for Featherstone. Pinned him in goal. Nice kick. Dewsbury going to have to drop out. I know you love the stats, so Craig Hall hat-tricks, the 10th different hat-trick of Featherstone this season.
Short dropout. Well, it's been knocked on by Dewsbury, so that didn't work. I don't really see the point of that short dropout when you're 46-6 down. It's not going to get you back in the game. It's just inviting more.
Probably just didn't fancy doing another set of 6 on defence, but obviously when it works, great. But well, Featherstone will fancy the chance of made to get the half century.
25 to go. 46-6.
So they're stacking this right-hand side.
Scrum down in front of the post. Hall will be waiting for the feed here from Wildy. Here he is. Leilua.
Yeah.
Leilua. How easy was that?
Yeah.
You could see it coming. Right from the base of the scrum. Hall took it on, gave it to Big Joey. And he just said, right, I'm going over here. You try and stop me. They couldn't. And Rovers have the half century.
Yeah. Joey Leilua scored the last time he played for Featherstone in the bash at Headingley, and we said at that point it just looked like Featherstone Rovers were beginning to use Joey Leilua properly. Short ball, near to the line, unstoppable. And yeah, that was set up for him. It's a scrum move. Hall chimes in from fullback, passes it on to Leilua, and just can't stop him from 5 yards out. 14th try of the season for Joey Leilua. Oh, he's had a good game this afternoon back in the side.
Yeah, cheers out. Mate. Come again, mate. That's
Craig Hall with the conversion. I think he might already just begin to tick over in his mind.
No
As he
mistake.
slots it. With 8 out of 9 goals and a hat-trick, he'll just be having a little look at that Rovers points in a match record.
Which is what?
It's 40. Martin Pearson did that back in 1996.
So he's on 28.
Yeah, but you see, your maths is better than mine, so I'm still doing that. Yeah. Yes, 28 in it.
12 to go. Might need another try. Another short restart. Another poor one.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the ref said? It's a penalty against Matty Wildy.
Oh. Well, he's given the penalty for shepherding that somehow. That. Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Maybe Wildy stood in front of Hardcastle and impeded the tacklers. I didn't really see that.
Oh, Davis went for a big one.
Both players felt that. We felt that one up here. Nice offload from Beckett.
Sykes. Another penalty, back-to-back penalties.
Tackle without the ball.
Yeah. It's a dodgy, first dodgy period of the game for Rovers, that. So full set, right in front of the sticks. Can Rovers keep the Rams at bay? Sykes is wrapped up just to the left of the sticks. Speakman is the dummy half wearing 14. And it was Jimmy Beckett towards the sticks. Speakman again. Over to the right and a knock on, and Rovers have defended their line, and Hall brings it away. And he'll want to set something up here, I'm sure. Still 2 unused subs on the bench in Connor Jones and Luke Cooper. With 21 minutes to go in 30-degree heat. Ford. And a quiet second half. Well, that was well, the referee said that was all right. It was, well, he's still got it round his neck.
Looked tight to me, that.
Yeah. Gadwin says, right, you want to play like that?
Route 1 from Springer.
And I think the tackle cam was wiped clean as well in that Springer drive. So Rovers, central position, 30 away with a full set.
Yep.
Kopczak, so Springer outside and goes behind to Smith.
Yep.
Into Helliwell, who's knocked on. The errors. It's going to be a sweaty, slippery ball, but the errors starting to escalate now from both sides. And Connor Jones goes for a little jog. Not really the conditions you need to warm up in. I suggest going for a cool down.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Jones now. He's just got a little bit scrappy for Featherstone Rovers. Disrespect for possession, giving away a few penalties. A little bit of focus there for the final 20 minutes to see this game out. Obviously quite difficult at 52-6 to keep your mental focus, but that's what they need to do.
I'm sure the back of the minds will be the first third of the season where Rovers were regularly putting 70 points on opponents.
Yep.
And of course that means absolutely nothing, as Brian kept saying, but psychologically, subconsciously, if you can get back to doing that at this point in the season, it's going to do you some good, I think.
Definitely. I mean,
last tackle, by the way. Oh, he's gone really high. Lost sight of that. Hopefully Lynham hasn't. No, good take.
Yeah, nice take. Yeah, the perfectionist in Brian McDermott will be looking at every set of 6 that Dewsbury have inside our danger zone and how we defend it and what kind of attitude we show towards keeping them out. It's all part of the process as we build up towards the end of the season.
Oh, that one was high. Same player, Briscoe again. And he turned round as if to say, finally you've given me one, ref. High shot on the Rovers 40. Hall will find touch, or go for touch at least. Cooper's coming on, by the way.
It's that late movement from Briscoe that wrong foots the defender, and he ends up catching him around the neck, doesn't he?
It's Cooper for Big Joey.
Yeah.
Don't think that like for like, is it?
Well, I don't know, unless Cooper's slotting in at centre.
I think it'll be Helliwell into right centre.
Yeah.
So they've just moved out one.
Yeah, Connor Jones is ready to come on as well, actually.
Helliwell's gone right centre with Luke Cooper second row just inside him. Right-sided second row.
Yeah, there's option there. Josh is actually running across now. Maybe Hardcastle going to slot in at centre on this side next to his mate Briscoe.
Rovers attacking the line. I think they've knocked on. I think Davies has knocked on there.
Short ball from Ford to Davies.
It's getting a bit scrappy out there now. In very difficult conditions. I'm sure Jones will be imminent. Either like for like with Wildy, or maybe Jones will come on and play centre.
Could do, yeah. Quite like Connor running on the back of the quick play of the ball from the forwards in the last 15-20 minutes. I'd have given him more than the 17 minutes we've got left. So here we go. Dewsbury in possession, trying to bring the ball out their own 25 uphill. Ben Blackmore with a drive.
Yeah.
It's back down at Post Office Road again.
Sorry. Oh, what a shot that is.
Oh, two good shots.
Craig Kopchak with a huge hit, forces the ball out, and that's what Rovers have missed.
Welcome back, Coppy. Yeah, great hit.
Crowd enjoyed that one. Turns over possession, and now we will see Connor Jones for the last 17 minutes or so.
John Davies is putting a stint on it. Just a.
It's been out there whole match, has he?
Yep, all afternoon.
Named on the bench. He's played every minute.
Ah, so is Ben Helliwell.
Now then, Ford gives it to Lynham down the left wing to score in the corner. Ford to Lynham, and Rovers have another. And it's going to be Matty Wildy, like for like. Connor Jones will come on to play 9.
Yep, Tom Lynham's second try of the season. He's beginning to establish himself in Rovers' first team now. We did wonder when he came on loan how he would fit into the team with Briscoe and Gale there, but he's earned a place through hard work, and he's picked up a try there again, and Ford just bringing him onto the ball. Wonderful style. Maybe Craig Allnott's happy, another touchline conversion for him.
15 minutes to go, 56-6, plus a touchline conversion to come.
Yeah, perhaps now with Rovers well past 50 that the focus for the rest of the game will be making sure that Dewsbury don't get a couple of soft consolation tries, something we've been guilty of in the past. Here goes Craig Hall from the touchline.
Taking it back 25 metres, giving it a good wax, faded again. Missed another. So 8 from 10.
That's not bad.
56-6, 10 tries, including a hat-trick for Craig Hall. John Davies has done his stint. Well, it's not Davies for Jones. Well, they got that wrong, because Matty Wildy's already come off.
John Davies just turned round to the sort of
Said, "Am I coming off?"
I'm not coming off.
I think we've got the wrong bald man there. I think that's what's happened.
Another shot kick off from Sykes. And they say it's come up for him.
Well, John Davies was coming off then. Sam Essay's about to come on. I hope it's not Davies coming off for Essay, because he's just come to the touchline and right back in again. I'd guess it would be Kopchak coming off.
Yeah.
14 minutes left, 56-6.
One of Sykes' short kickoffs finally works at
yeah,
Robert knocked on.
Retained the ball here. That's nice from Sykes as well. Tackle complete from Hardcastle, 20 away. Sykes again. Rovers defenders looked good there. There's Cooper getting involved.
Yeah, Luke will be keen to show what he can do after a couple of games out of the 17. Always keen.
It's the last tackle. They're right in front with Speakman. Running towards the line. Nothing doing, though. You're not going to catch Rovers out like that.
No.
There was no set play. It was just a lumbering run towards the post, and Rovers contain it with ease. SA waiting on this near touchline with 13 minutes to go. A reminder, we'll bring you post-match reaction on Rovers TV and on our social channels as well. We'll get down on the pitch and bring you after the hooter, immediate reaction with the players.
You called it right, George. It's a copy off after a very impressive stint. Sam SA to see the game out.
And then we'll have a more considered interview with Brian McDermott once he's spoken to the players as well. Briscoe, oh, Hall's knocked on, I think. Oh, the ref says you can get away with that, and Cooper says, all right, who's with me? Jones inside, oh, he's gone for the intercept, it'll be a penalty, I think, offside.
Play on.
He's going to play on. Ford, can he promote the ball to Lynham? It's round his ankles, he's hacked it on. You need Benny Hill music on that.
What a play.
Will he come back for the pen?
I think he's not played the advantage, hasn't he? Well, I can't even remember all the stuff that happened in that tackle.
Well, the penalty was accidental offside because the Dewsbury man went for the intercept, knocked it on and palmed it into the face of his mate who was stood in front of him. So it should be a Rovers penalty. It is. That's what he's come back for.
At which point Rovers played on. Ford fired it out.
Just played merry hell for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Ford fired it out wide, round the ankles of Lynham, who hacked it on.
Good offload from San SA in midfield, started all that off. Now here's Springer.
It's a tired. There you go. I was going to just say it. It's a tired defence, and they're offside, and they've got a man injured.
It's professional rugby league. The ref's not going to let them off with that, but that's a harsh one on Dewsbury. 10 minutes to go. You got man down, receiving attention. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Time for Rovers to organise themselves and put on a move or two. Well inside the Dewsbury 20.
Well, we'll await the official sponsors' stadium man of the match. What would your thoughts be? Who stood out for you today, Mark?
Difficult. I mean, when the game was actually won in the first half, it was the John O'Ford show, wasn't he? He was calling the shots from standoff. Mightily impressive. Touches of skill, class, distribution. Went himself for one try. Had to look beyond him. You've got to give the plaudits to the forwards as well for keeping going throughout the afternoon in this heat. Ford fair enough, do you think? He's faded out in the second half.
He's been quiet, although he set up a couple in that far corner, hasn't he? Second half, but general play, he's not been anywhere near as influential as he was in the first half.
Sponsors might go for Craig Hall. Penetrating runs from fullback, safe
Hall's
under the high balls, scored a hat-trick, booted a load of goals.
Dewsbury man's coming off, by the way, helped off by the Featherstone Rovers club doctor.
Yeah. Speakman, isn't it? Yeah, coming off. He's not been on long. Yeah, doesn't look good.
It's upper body, is it? Arm, shoulder, pec, maybe. Anyway, Rovers running at the line. Almost over. Couple of feet short, left side in that far corner down the hill. Ford, Cooper. 11 and a half to go. 56-6. SA waiting at first receiver. John O'Ford on the switch. It's going to be SA all on his own. He went over the top, young Sam. And SA helps himself to another. And Rovers have 60.
Yeah, he's happy with that, Sam SA, and he should be as well. He likes to promote the ball. He likes to get the ball carrying arm free to offload. Did the same there, but obviously to stretch out and score. He's that close to the line. Good run, good rugby. Yeah. Rovers take it to 60. When was the last time we got 60 points in a game?
60 points to 6 with a kick to come. And the kick is right in front. So this will be 62-6 with 11 to go.
Last time we scored 60 points was back in the middle of May. We beat Whitehaven 78-0, didn't we? Ollie takes on his 9th goal out of 11.
With a successful conversion of Featherstone Rovers, wearing number 4, spotted by East Yorkshire Shotton. It's Craig Hall.
30 points this afternoon for Craig Hall. He'll be happy with that. And as we kind of hoped, Paul Sykes, sick of kicking off, gets to do it again.
Is he going to go short or will he give up?
Nah, he likes these short ones.
No, it's kind of medium, that.
Yeah.
That was a half-hearted short.
No pressure on Broadbent there to take that kick.
Still bags of time.
Yeah, there is.
11 minutes of it. Depends what the fitness levels are like for Featherstone here. Craig Kopchak prowling the touchline. Looks like the big man wants back on. Sure, he won't be brought back on now.
No, he's got to be happy with that stint. I'd leave it there for this afternoon. Here goes Connor
Jones.
Jones.
Looking fresh. Short ball to Cooper, who should be fresh as well. As should Sam Essay, the other man involved in that. So he's just come back on.
Yeah.
Hall loitering. That's why Craig Hall at fullback's so good. He's everywhere at the moment. Outside of the right boot, forward to Hall, but the fullback's there.
Another good idea, though. Kick back on the inside from Ford. Hall was ready for it, but Dewsbury ran cleaned up.
They've looked tired second half, haven't they, Dewsbury?
Yeah, they're really tired. I think their season's gone as well, really, haven't they? I mean, I don't know if he's a mathematic yet, but there must be massively odds on for relegation alongside Workington. League One for them next year.
Yeah, very difficult season for both of the two teams at the bottom.
I'd back Liam Finn, though. I think he was a very astute player, and I think he'll make an astute coach. And you know, they can make a go of it in League One next year. They'll have to regroup, though. Big kick from Sweeting.
Lynham's under it.
Yeah.
He's looked good under the ball all afternoon. A couple of Super League scores at the moment, by the way. Wakefield 18, Wigan 6. Hull 6, St Helens 50. What wobble. Clean set of 6 from here. Elsewhere in the Betfred Championship, Batley 12, Barrow 28. Whitehaven 12, Widnes 20. Widnes were excellent against Fev last week. London 32, Workington 12. And Newcastle 0, Lee 56. Newcastle having a shocker at the moment.
Newcastle dropped off a cliff, haven't they? Good result for Barrow so far as well. And obviously...
Oh, look at this. Davis. Briscoe, can he get there?
He can.
Just about. He was pushed into touch, but then kind of accelerated, tiptoed and scored. What a bizarre finish. But Briscoe gets there, his second, and Rovers go over 60.
Yeah, good finish from Briscoe. It looked a bit casual doing it, but...
It's like he ran out of room down the hill.
Yeah. To keep quite a long way in goal as well for some reason, but yeah, nice finish. Good work. Good final ball from John Davis as well. All the sixes, 66.
66-6 with a kick to come. Briscoe second. Don't know why he didn't dive. It was almost like he didn't want to dive because he knew how hard the ground was.
I don't want to scuff my elbows. Yeah. Second of the day, 21st of the season for Luke Briscoe. He's extended his lead as Rovers' leading try scorer.
That's another touchline conversion on the way.
Because Craig Hall's hot on his heels. Craig Hall's already got 20 tries as well for Rovers this year. 66-6. Somebody will have a field day with that scoreline. Don't think we're finished yet. Still another 8 minutes to go.
Here's Hall then. From this near touchline. About a foot in. Looks like he sliced that. He has. Another miss. So 66-6, 9 from 12. 12 tries, 9 of them converted. And we've got 7.5 minutes to go.
Joey Lolo has kicked his boots off and giving his feet a bit of fresh air. He's obviously not planning on coming back on for the rest of the game.
Sykes, another kind of mid-distance short kick-off. That looks better. And I think that, oh no, they've knocked on. Was it first knock on Rovers though? Dewsbury knocked it on, but Rovers might have knocked it on first, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what the refs ruled.
It seems to come off Broadbent's shoulder. Is that a knock on?
Referee said that it will be Dewsbury ball with 6.5 minutes to go. 66-6. Sykes.
Nice leg offload from Sykes there.
That was Lewis Carr. A bit of a burst. Post-match reaction on the way on Rovers TV. You'll catch it on all our social media channels too. Butterworth. He's tried hard at hooker for Dewsbury.
They missed his darts from acting halfback when he went off, but yeah, he's back on for the last 15 minutes, but the game's long gone.
Won't want to concede another, but Tomlinson's almost there. Couple to go this set. Will Butterworth fancy a dart on his own? Yes, he will. But he's put on his backside, but the referee says illegally so. Was he saying they were offside?
I think what Craig... Yeah, he's stealing the ball. I thought if there was a try-scoring moment, you could actually take the ball off him, you know, in a 2-on-1.
So penalty. Right in front. And that's Jack Blagborough, the big forward wearing 34.
Sweeting.
Into the line they come again. It's Lewis Carr once more.
Good tackle from Lynham, spotted his man, came off the wing.
Big hit from Springer and Jones, and then Essay helps out. Dewsbury man is just short. 5 minutes left. Dewsbury attacking the line, trading 66-6, but with Sykes on the ball. Great read by Briscoe, got in there early and he's coughed up possession and turned the ball over.
Yeah, good read from Lyman. I thought likely an even better one there from Briscoe. Saw what was happening and came in, made a hit.
Now Broadbent on John O'Ford's shoulder. Ford again. Closing moments of this one. Cooper.
Slow play of the ball, so Jones won't be sprinting from acting halfback there.
And Briscoe's on a hat-trick as well. Don't know what's left in the tank. He's got 4 minutes to get it. That could have been a penalty. That was a really
Here goes Jones.
Slow play the ball. Jones through. Essay was trying to get up with him. Last tackle, 20 away, right in front. Smith, will he kick? He's kicked to himself. Davis could get there. Hacks on. And then he's taken out. That's got to be a penalty.
Yeah.
That should actually be a sin binning as well, but the game will be gone, so I'm sure he won't do that. Knew what he was doing there. That's a very much a 77th minute infringement.
Smart idea though from Smith, that would have worked. Davies got his toe to the ball, but Smith had already been taken out.
So penalty, 10 away, chance for Rovers to hit 70 here. Springer's at first receiver, just inside Morgan Smith.
Yeah, here comes Gadwin.
Promotes it to Cooper. Little step. Essay and Springer both hovering. First and second receiver right hand side. It's in the hands of Ford. Nice. Behind to Smith. He'll try and go over on his own. Not this time. Ford is floating about. Davis. Jones. Finds Ford. Lovely little ball to Helliwell, oh, he'd almost away, but couldn't quite pick himself back up. Jones to go on his own from dummy half and score. That's what he's on for, Connor Jones. Just a little charge of electricity, and Rovers have 70 against Dewsbury.
Yeah, just that injection of pace from acting half back as the full-time hooter goes. Takes Rovers over 70 points. Craig Hall will have to slot the conversion as all the players are shaking hands with each other. Dewsbury players on their knees there. Game's over. Sure, Hall will want these 2 points. Take Rovers up to 72. 13 tries, and if he kicks this, it'll be his 10th goal. Yeah, opportunistic work from Connor Jones, his 14th try of the year.
Now then, what's going on here?
Luke Cooper.
Craig Hall has shaken hands and says, I've had my match. Luke Cooper, on appearance number 150, he has kicked one.
He has kicked one before in his career. I do remember that, but I don't quite remember the circumstances. Yeah, 150th game for Luke Cooper today.
Here he goes. Luke Cooper's big moment, just to the left of the sticks. Hooter's gone.
He'll kick this.
The game's won. Cooper, it's an awful strike, but it's through. And he celebrates with a laugh and a handshake. Probably the worst strike of the ball that Cooper's ever had, but it's gone through the post. And Rovers have a big win. And what a point of the season to get the confidence right up. They've won it 72 points to 6. Thanks to Mark Kirby as always. Thanks to you for listening.
Thanks to you, George. It's been a pleasure. See you all next week.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. And stay tuned to Rovers TV. Post-match reaction on the way. Rovers have won this one big. They've won it 72 points to 6. We'll see you next time.